On arrival, Columbus sent a letter to a court official. It was inflated and optimistic. None of the hardships were mentioned, not even the sinking of the Santa Maria. But gold and spices are everywhere. With the new printing press, the letter becomes a bestseller, firing up the imaginations of kings and sailors. It is the founding document of European expansion.
Hardly a week went by before the King and Queen summoned Columbus here to Barcelona. In their letter, they addressed him as Admiral of the Ocean Sea and Viceroy of all the islands and lands he had discovered. As he made his way here, Columbus basked in all the glory that Spain could offer. It was the high point of his life.
At the palace, Columbus made an offering of the riches of the Orient: gold nuggets, naked Indians, colorful parrots, and plants that he thought were spices. For Isabella, the pious queen, the occasion was a great victory for Christianity. For Ferdinand, the shrewd monarch, it was evidence of the growing Spanish power. But the moment really belonged to Columbus. He saw himself at the center of a new Spanish empire, an empire that he made, Admiral of the Ocean Sea and Viceroy of all the land within. The news of the discovery spread through Europe with alarming speed. At the Vatican in Rome, Pope Alexander VI, a Spanish Borgia and the most corrupt pope in an age known for corrupt popes, swiftly acted on Columbus's discoveries. Within days, he issued a papal bull, a proclamation still held in the Vatican's secret archives. Addressed to Ferdinand and Isabella, it names Columbus and grants Spain all of the land he discovered. They, in turn, are to convert the natives to the Holy Catholic faith, thus saving their souls. But the Pope was not only interested in souls, he was very much interested in gold. The grand ceiling of Santa Maria Maggiore Church was gilded with the gold Columbus brought from the first voyage. Columbus would make 3 more voyages to the New World. On the second, he would name practically every island in the Caribbean, but he would never recapture the glory of the first. From the third voyage, he was brought back to Spain in chains after miserably failing as governor. During the fourth voyage, he lost 4 ships and was marooned in Jamaica. By then, other discoverers, all of Europe, were vying to find a piece of the New World. This is the first map of America. It marks Spanish, Portuguese, and English exploration, soon joined by the Dutch and the French, all of them eager to divvy up the continent. The map covers the unknown region to the west, with a picture of the Admiral as a weary St. Christopher carrying Jesus. After being rescued from Jamaica, Columbus, defeated and sick, returned to Spain, to Valladolid. In May 1506, the Admiral lay on his deathbed. He spent the last 3 years of his life trying to secure for himself and his heirs the rights and titles he earned after the first voyage. His status and power had diminished to nothing.
Today, this street is called La Calle Colón. There is a small museum, a plaque, and a model of the now Santa Maria. But when Christopher Columbus, Admiral of the Ocean Sea and Viceroy of all the lands therein, gave up his soul, the city chroniclers failed even to record it. And at the funeral, no one walked behind the coffin in the name of the king.
To add to the insult, on a New World map published 1 year after his death, a new continent is outlined between Europe and Asia for the first time. Its name is not Columbia after its discoverer, but America, named after Amerigo Vespucci, who only followed Columbus. It would take another 15 years before Magellan delivered on Columbus's revolutionary idea and reached the East by sailing west. With all that we know about Columbus, there is a core of nobility to the man, one we can cherish without qualification. This is the part of him that searched for a new route, a new way. It nourishes our sense of romance with adventure and discovery. It is what moves us as we search for new ways. For that, he rightly stands out in our imagination as the world's greatest explorer.